You're coming to Kansas City for the 2026 World Cup, but eventually you're going to get hungry. And if there's one thing Kansas City takes seriously, it's food. Most visitors know Kansas City for barbecue, and yes, we'll definitely talk about that. But the food scene here goes way beyond smoked ribs and burnt ends. From legendary barbecue joints and steakhouses to tacos, brunch spots, breweries, coffee shops, and walkable food districts, Kansas City has something for every kind of traveler. So, in this guide, we'll break down the best food experiences to consider during your World Cup trip, whether you're looking for a classic Kansas City meal, a casual spot with friends, a family friendly option, or a special night out. Let's start with the obvious one: Kansas City barbecue. The challenge is that Kansas Cityans do not all agree on the best barbecue spot. Ask 10 locals where to go, and you might get 10 different answers. For many first-time visitors, Joe's Kansas City barbecue is one of the most famous stops. It started in a gas station, and that story alone makes it one of the most memorable food experiences in the city. Q39 is another major favorite, especially if you want a more polished, modern barbecue restaurant with strong options for groups. Jack Stack is a great choice if you want a sit-down experience with a wider menu and a slightly more upscale feel. Then you have old-school Kansas City names like Arthur Bryant's and Gates Barbecue, both of which are deeply tied to the city's barbecue history. And if you're staying on the Kansas side, Slaps Barbecue is another spot visitors should have on their radar. No matter which one you choose, make barbecue part of your World Cup trip. Upscale dining and special nights out. Kansas City also has excellent upscale dining. For beautifully crafted dishes and a great atmosphere, you've got to try Prima Facie in Parkville. For steakhouse fans, Golden Ox, 801 Chop House, Stock Hill, Pierpont's at Union Station, and the Majestic are all names worth knowing. These are the kinds of places you might consider for a nicer dinner, a date night, or a celebratory meal after a match. Kansas City also has a strong modern restaurant scene beyond traditional steak and barbecue. Local favorites such as the Antler Room, Corvino Supper Club and Tasting Room, Farina, Novel, Acre, and Waldo Thai show how much variety the city has. If you only have one special dinner during your trip, make a reservation early. Tacos and international flavors. Barbecue may be the headline, but Kansas City's food scene is also shaped by international flavors. One of the best examples is the taco scene in Kansas City, Kansas. The KCK Taco Trail has become a major part of the metro's food identity, with restaurants serving everything from street tacos and birria to grilled chicken, barbacoa, and regional Mexican specialties. This is also a great reminder that Kansas City is not just one flavor. Across the metro, you'll find excellent Thai food, Italian restaurants, French bistros, sushi spots, Middle Eastern food, bakeries, cafes, and neighborhood restaurants that reflect the city's growing diversity. Breakfast, brunch, and coffee. For visitors spending several days in the city, breakfast and coffee matter more than you might think. You may have early sightseeing plans, long match days, late nights, or travel mornings where you just need something reliable before heading out. For coffee, Messenger Coffee is one of the most recognizable local names, especially with its downtown location and Ibis Bakery connection. The Roastery is another Kansas City classic, known for its local coffee presence and long-running reputation. If you want something with a little more Latin American flavor, Café Corazon is a strong option. And for smaller neighborhood coffee experiences, places like Anchor Island Coffee and City Market Coffee are worth considering depending on where you're staying. For breakfast and brunch, Mildred's, Homegrown, and Billy's Grocery are good names to look into. Breweries and casual hangouts. Kansas City also has a strong brewery and casual hangout scene, which works perfectly for World Cup visitors traveling with friends or groups. The biggest name is Boulevard Brewing Company. Boulevard is one of the city's flagship breweries, and it offers tours, tastings, events, and a beer hall experience that can easily become part of a Kansas City itinerary. Visit KC highlights Boulevard's beer hall, tours, tastings, events, and gift shop as part of the visitor experience. Other breweries and casual spots to consider include KC Beer Company, Casual Animal Brewing, Brewery Imperial, City Barrel, and Border Brewing. So there you have it. Start with barbecue because that's the classic Kansas City meal, but don't stop there. Try the tacos. Book a special dinner, grab local coffee, visit a brewery, explore neighborhoods like Crossroads, River Market, the Plaza, and Kansas City, Kansas. If you found this guide helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more Kansas City World Cup travel guides. And if you haven't seen them yet, make sure to watch the first two videos in this playlist: Where to Stay in Kansas City During the World Cup and Things to Do in Kansas City During the World Cup.